clear over here, and it's raining over here. This is where we're going. Look, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm not even just gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you guys why the Ausom DT2 Pro is like the best scooter. It's definitely the best scooter in the price range. It's my favorite scooter. I've been on over a dozen by now, and the Ausom DT2 Pro is by far my favorite. And I got it a while ago. I've tried so many shiny new scooters since then, and I keep coming back to Old Faithful over here. Now, I think this is the best scooter in the price range. Right now, it's $1149, and you can get $50 off with code QUEST, drops it to about $10.99. And I've tried scooters slightly cheaper than this, slightly more expensive, much more expensive than this, and this thing has beat all of them. It even beat out the $1,800 Segway GT3, the not Pro version. I haven't tried the Pro, but I still think I might. All right, the first reason that this is my favorite scooter, I think it's one of the best scooters in the price range, is this thing is fast. I can easily go over 30, over 40 miles an hour on this, because it's a nice dual motor scooter. You got two 1100 watt motors, and it's just a quick little 52 volt scooter. Now, I've been on other scooters with similar speeds, but this one is just got the fastest top speed. It gets there nice and smooth, and then at the top speed, it handles really well. Now, I will say, I think the display for the speed is like 10% over, but even when I've used this third party, I've gone over 40 downhill on nice, flat, smooth ground. We're going up a bridge here, so it's struggling a little bit. All right, over 40 right now, 41. Display saying 47, 42. 43, all right, 43 downhill here. Dang, that was fast. We went over 40 miles an hour downhill there. That was in the top mode, the race mode. You got a race mode with that top speed of like 40 something, the sport mode with a top speed of like 35. And then the eco mode on here, I'm in eco mode, dual motor, it's going 20 miles an hour, which honestly, a lot of scooters, that's their top speed. A lot of the cheap scooters, a lot of the commuter scooters, a lot of stuff that people are riding around on for like $500-600 bucks. Even more, there's some scooters for 1,000 that still only go like 20-22 miles an hour. So this thing's got good speed all around. But the number two reason why it's my favorite scooter out of all the ones I've been on, let me just show you a few things here. I gotta stop. Are we blocking anybody? No, we're good. This thing is a comfortable ride. I've been on so many scooters where it's just awkward. You don't have enough foot space, the handlebars are too low or they're too narrow. This one is great overall. You got a nice wide deck here. I got big hands too. You got a nice little pedal or a kick plate there. This thing is almost necessary on fast scooters. And this thing is fast. It's my fastest scooter I have. These palm rests are so nice. Anytime I get on a scooter without it, I'm like, ugh, this thing sucks. I hate the grips. But these ones are just so nice. I can't get enough of this style. And honestly, the weight on this thing, it's less than 80 pounds. I think it's about 75 pounds. I've been on scooters that are slower than this and heavier, like 30 pounds heavier and like 20-30% slower. Like, this is a comfortable all-around ride. I'm on the taller side. This thing, it has a max height of 6'7" on there. Ha ha ha, 6'7". And I've been on other scooters with adjustable handlebars that just, they don't come up high enough. But this is a great height for me, and I've let other people ride it who are much shorter, and it's a little bit on the tall side. I think if you're under 5'1", you might be looking right at the handlebars here. But the max weight this will hold is 297 pounds, and the max height is 6'7". Okay, the number three reason why the Ausom DT2 Pro is my favorite scooter by far. Oh, dude, it's that trigger throttle. I can control the throttle with my index finger. It's so nice. It's so nice for a scooter. I rode that little mini bike the other day that had the trigger throttle on it. It's so much easier for me to use my index finger. I've used scooters with twist throttles, thumb throttles. I've been on some stuff with a full twist. I don't think I ever want to be on a scooter with a full twist. It doesn't seem right. Because on a bike, you have more stability without the handlebars. Like, you can ride a bike with no hands, but the scooter, you really got to keep a good grip on that thing, especially if you're going fast. I feel like I would just get weird feedback from the twist throttle, and I would do a lot of stuff that I wasn't trying to do, which was happening to me on the Segway GT3. But out of all the throttles I've tried, trigger it's not only the best, it's like the best by far. It's just so much easier to use. I don't like not having my thumb wrapped around the bottom. I feel like I can get a better grip without my index finger than without my thumb, but that might vary depending on who you are. I got decent grip strength. I do a lot of pull-ups and calisthenics. I feel like that translates to just me having a way better time with this trigger throttle. But look, if you're watching this video and you absolutely hate the trigger throttle, let me know why. I've heard a few people say they don't like it, but I love it. I didn't even know it was an option until I just bought this scooter on a whim. Like, I was just looking up 40-mile-an-hour scooters one day, and this one just looked like the absolute best one. So I just bought it, and I have been so happy with my purchase. So I was gonna mention that this thing does good on the road and off-road, but I think I'm just gonna find a place that has mountain bike trails and do an off-road test soon. So just know, as far as my tests go, this thing has done a decent job off-roading, but I'm gonna do a full off-road video pretty soon. I just gotta find the right spot to do it. So the number 4 reason why this scooter is just so dope. The Ausom DT2 Pro has excellent suspension and brakes. I'm just gonna lump these two together. We got the nice swing arm suspension. This thing does great with bumps. A little bend in the front, you can see. I've hit big bumps with this, small bumps. It does a great job. Compared to all my other scooters, I feel like this one handles all types of terrain, including massive bumps, the best. And then I also want to lump in the hydraulic brakes. I feel like anything that goes over 30 miles an hour, I want hydraulic brakes on. I've been on a few scooters with a similar speed where they have mechanical brakes, and you can just really tell the difference when you stop. Hydraulic brakes are really great. They just make it so much easier to stop. Really bit down on the front one there just to see. But none of my other scooters feel like they have the stopping power of this one. I'm rolling on wet rocks here, but it just stops sooner than all my other scooters and with less effort. Right off the curb there. So the brakes and the suspension maybe could have been lumped in with how comfortable this rides. But I just feel like it's such a step up from some of my other scooters that also have dual suspension and dual brakes, but they have like mechanical disc brakes instead. I feel like this is just so much better overall. And I really am surprised that the suspension on this is better than some of the more expensive scooters I've rode. Like, the suspension here is way better than that Segway GT3. I bottomed out the suspension on that thing several times. It was confusing. This scooter's just so awesome. It's my favorite scooter. And I feel this is the only one I recommend when people are like, I'm trying to spend about $1,000. I like skip everything else that you're looking at. If you're only trying to spend $900, save up a little bit more, because this one's just so much better than the rest. But reason number 5, and the number 1 reason actually why this is my favorite scooter, is the range on this thing. The range. Like, you saw me going nice and fast. I like to push the speed on here. When I'm going max speed, I've done several videos on this. You can go back and check some comparisons, some first rides, some range tests. But every time I've done a range test since my video, I've consistently got like 30 miles or slightly over. Now, 30 miles of range at the max speed is a lot, because most of my other scooters don't even go 20. I have like several scooters that stop at 19 miles, 17 miles, 15 miles. But this one consistently gives me 30 miles of range at the max speed. And for that reason alone, like this is just my main scooter. Anytime I'm riding and I'm not making a video, this is a scooter I grab, because I typically don't ride less than 20, 25 miles. And most of my scooters can't handle it. And I didn't go 30 today, but I've done it more than a dozen times, easily got 30 miles. I'm talking max speed, pushing it, doing some off-roading, doing some jumps, like really pushing it. They always advertise the range as if you're like the lightest weight person driving on the smoothest road in eco mode, and that's never the case. So again, if you're interested in this scooter, it's like $1,100 with the code QUEST. I'm telling you, it's better than every $900, $1,000 scooter you're looking at. It's probably better than every $1,500 to $1,800 scooter you're looking at. Like, this thing is awesome. I can't recommend this thing enough, but if you end up picking another scooter, don't be a dummy and ride without a helmet. I see too many people doing it, and I'm telling you, these cars don't see you. Even if they see you, they don't see you. Get a helmet. Peace out, my dudes.